different. So if you bring your heel towards the floor, you don't have to be as flexible. Okay, anyway, so my opinion still, the rubber guard is one of the most valuable technique series we have in our system for MMA players, especially because there's nothing there, right? You control your opponent, he cannot punch you, he cannot really pick you up. If you work certain positions like cracker control, it's very difficult to pick you up. And you, on the other hand, you can elbow him, you can punch him, and submission is only around the corner. So, okay, as you can see, I was always a little bit of grappling nut. This is my old living room in California. Still misses big time. But, you know, it was a nightmare for my former girlfriends because everything was full with working equipment, rolling mats. Yeah, it was a typical guy's room, right? Okay, anyway, so those guys, they are from southern Germany, Dragon Gym. I teach them for almost 3 years in a row. They came down for vacations. So that's almost 7. So here we are. Sparring is another Wednesday. This is the Wednesday after the competition. So Tyler, in my mind, deserved already his blue belt, and but still he has to work with Jan. I introduced him already before. He's one of my longest students, extremely talented. But as you can see in a second, Tyler did a really great job, and I'm just gonna let it run like it was, okay?
That's a triangle. That has to be a triangle, dude, or cheaper. So you can press his shoulder. Good, nice tap. So hat er mich auch gekriegt, super. Lass nicht den Arm raus, Jan. Du musst beide Arme zusammenhalten bei ihm und dann arbeitest du hoch. Arbeite mit einem von Leuten. Einfach nimm jemanden.
Sein Unfallzeug.
Ach so. Okay, kriegen wir schon hin. Ja. Machen wir schon. Good, nice, good revenge. Point your toes towards the knees, Tyler. And you got to clear the neck right away next time. Bring the knee towards the shoulder. Pass auf, dein Arm ist gleich wieder draußen, Jan. Dann hat er dich wieder da. Control your breathing, Tyler, and keep it just tight. Just go with our exercise. You know how to get rid of him? Try to get the lockdown. Come on, buddy. Nice. Good, good, good. Work it, work it, work it. Finish faster. Genau. Arbeite, 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 arbeite. Vorne Linien. Genau. Mach das Ding zu. Mach das Ding zu. Schienbein fassen, Schienbein, Schienbein. Gut, gut, gut. Und wie steht's bei euch? Wie oft hast du, hä? Hast du ihn gekriegt? Ja. Oh shit, habe ich nicht aufgenommen. Okay. Geht mal ein bisschen weiter weg von der Kamera, damit ihr auch mit drauf seid. Jan? Genau. Alles enger halten als normal. Die Knie zusammen, lassen nicht vorbeigehen. Genau. Lauf höher am Trapezius. Höher, Ohr zu Ohr. Höher laufen noch mit dem Arm. Noch Millimeter für Millimeter. Ja, das ist es. Ja, ist was. Ja, gut.
Years ago, and now a couple of pointers. Now that's only 3 weeks ago. Lewis weighs about 103, 104 kilo. And so he has a total different frame. So it will give you different problems if you use your rubber guard. So in this case, I explain the Gogoplata and the Kani. Just, nice options and how to make it work without damaging your knees, and how to create the perfect lever. And yeah, so we try to make it as tight as possible, and I try to teach my students from the anatomical standpoint so they don't damage their joints. I want them to be able to do this when they're my age. I'm 51 right now, still can do almost everything, because I put in the right work, I think, and I try to go as clean as possible with my technical applications. This is again Tyler. Tyler got all this material. The very first students, I gave him the permission to shoot everything. My professor Eddie Bravo did the same with me. And so I really, appreciate it. And so I will do the same, right? I will follow in the steps of my professor. Here again, couple of different options. Try to keep it simple. Try not to mess up my groin muscles, and try not to mess up the ligaments, my ligaments, and my meniscus on my knee. There's nothing existing anyway. It's already gone. But it still works if you use the pressure right. People are very surprised how effective the rubber guard is, especially if they experience it from somebody who did it already more than 10 years.
Why? Because my chest goes to my head, and I pull this arm out. It's not from the way I can do anything. And now I can change this grip and I pull it.
To be able to do all this, to be able